What's good, Renegades Book Club, the SBs? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. Back at it with another bloop, bloop, bloop reaction. And we got the new Ren and Skinner Brothers track 2 on the SIG. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. Let's try to get it by the end of the year. We're so close. We're so close. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I've been really digging everything, but like I said, the two favorite, I think it was like two to there, and the last one they did. So let's see what this one is. 2:02 a.m. Two is on the cigarette.
We see things that never see. Smoking, drinking, watching TV. No, I don't want no more. I just want
Right. Okay.
The light of the moon caught her face, made a silhouette. She asked for twos on a freshly rolled cigarette. None to lose, she was smooth with her intellect. I know you're here with your friends, let me intercept. Maybe then we can get off our faces. Trade numbers, trade hearts, trade places. Make waves in these concrete spaces. Wake up in the morning naked.
Yo. Yeah. Yo, this is nice. Okay, so I'm guessing like two's on the cigarette is basically like, can I get a drag or something like that, like two fingers on the cigarette. But song wise, okay, I am digging the energy of this. Like, I'm like it's 2025, yes, of course. But I don't know why I feel like everything that I've been hearing with the collaboration is like within almost like this 2000 maybe 8 to like 2000 and like 12 area, like there's so many like blends of genres, but it hits, I know somebody had commented like I like Ren, with the raps, and I do too. But I also like musicianship in general. And when I hear things like the lyrics, when I hear the production direction, and even just deciding to go about the visual storytelling, which that's what Ren is about. And I know y'all was giving me some tracks to listen to as far as from the Skinner brothers so I can get as far as like a vibe, but I've reacted to a good chunk of Ren to where I can be like, okay, pretty much all of his visuals, especially the ones that like aren't lyric videos, even though those could tell, a story as well. But from a lot of the visuals that I've seen that are his music videos, there is a super story narrative in the video itself, and so them deciding to piece together as far as this for I'm guessing all the songs, which would be cool in itself because you have the tracks that you could just listen to, but you also have the visual storytelling that goes like a movie, or like a movie, but also like a vlog in itself. Because I remember nights like this, it was at 2:02 a.m. Yeah, we at the after party, we're at somebody's kickback, just chilling, and I remember filming a lot of this stuff, and that's why I relate so much, like seeing this and the interaction, what the songs are about. And it's interesting because like in now, basically in my mid 30s, um I don't have that's not even something that I want. You know what I mean? Like I've been there, done that as far as the 20s. And though it makes for good memories and things to reminisce on, it's cool whether or not Ren's in this world as far as now, or he's going into that as far as to have inspiration for the track or for the visuals. Or it ain't even gotta be even that deep because it's just like they could just all be playing characters. You know what I mean? But no, this I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Standing alone on this London street. Look at my
Yeah.
phone and it's been 2 weeks. Kinda convenient.
Yo,
I
shout
feel
out to
no
the
pain.
empty
When
refrigerator
I'm on the
gang, man. Shout out to the empty refrigerator gang. I it's just something. I don't know if it's like a new thing. I don't know what it is. Like, so, like I don't even know if this is like one of their homes or whatever, but being so comfortable to go up in somebody else's refrigerator is wild if it's not his, or unless somebody told him like, hey, the such and such is in the refrigerator or whatever. But he seems super comfortable, like he knew exactly where it was at. But hey, my refrigerator be empty. And it's not that I be starving or anything like that. It's just that either what I get will expire, and so of course, like I eat it, you know, or a lot of it is like in the freezer versus the refrigerator itself, you know. But just seeing that, it's I just remember I'm all like, shit, I need to go grocery shopping. Let me bring this back just a little bit. That shit is funny. Oh man, like he went in that refrigerator. He went in that refrigerator so chill.
Standing alone on this London street. Look at my phone and it's been 2 weeks. Kinda convenient, I feel no pain. When I'm on the bugle or trunk or train. So that's where it all went wrong. Now sing me your favorite song. Take a trip, got the feeling in my head that things will go wrong. Now switch that Z.
Yeah.
And then I'm
She look like she is
First day off, flip that
high out of her
Friday.
mind.
It's magical me vibing, magical me vibing, magical me.
Ooh. And shout out to the Skidder, bro. Like his verse was super, super dope as well. And it's like it's cool because it's like the vibe gives me like the age, like this reminds me of being 22 years old. You know what I mean? Like it reminds me of 22 years old. In my personal opinion, I don't think you need to be over 30 at these type of things, but that's just my opinion. But this gives me 22, you know, and even like I said, even if it's just this idea of reminiscing of those particular times or just, you know, and see, and here's the thing, because there's gatherings like this just for artisans in general. Like I can't necessarily say this is a house party per se, like because I've been to events where it's like a gallery and it's this type of vibe. And so, you know, I think it's just more so the gathering of, I wouldn't even say artists, but I think that you can. I think that all of us, whether you participate in art by traditional means as far as the different mediums, but I think just being a human, you're an artist. I think the act of observing and going through the day to day with that is a form of art, you know? So I feel like, you know, people who are drawn to these particular types of spaces, um, I think they're just cool people. They're just cool people. I've met so many cool people in environments like this, like randomly. I guess that's Leviticus or what you call it. The classic at the toilet.
The light of the moon filled the room, I was into it. It made me wanna get a
That's a
little
nice
bit
house,
intimate. I'm pretty sure that my boys will get wind of it, cause I've been dodging all my texts quite deliberate, so that we can get a little bit more time. You refine like wine, looking so fine. Got my heart rate moving on an incline. Think I don't wanna sleep till the sunshine.
Yeah.
Smoking, drinking, watching TV. No, I don't want no more life. I just
That's a dope ass
I
room.
don't want no more
That's a
life.
dope ass
I
view
just
too.
want right
Jeez.
now. I just want right
The books all thrown around. I like the stars too. Dang. Uh-oh. Is he about to get it in? What's so crazy is that, see, I went, like I said, this reminds me of literally like it could be a movie in general. But see, I went into like scary movie territory. Before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Catalog. Yeah. These are not singles. These are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase all of that in the link in the description. And just check it out because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So it's just all like, yo, there's this thing going on, and then it's just all like shit just flips the script. So I'm just all like, dang, is that gonna happen? Like not necessarily the horror thing, but where is it about to go after this? Is it gonna be a cyclic, like a cycle where every night he's going and then interacting with a new woman? Because you got to remember, he was balls deep in some other woman earlier in the day by way of the first video. Unless this is somehow leading up to the moment that we find out that it was like her and we're getting into that basically, and then the dude comes home or whatever. But I don't think that's the case. So I'm curious to see like how this is gonna go as far as the next track in general. Like that's what's cool about this. You got me waiting on this like it's an anime freaking episode, like coming out every week and shit. But it's dope. It's dope. I would say I like the vibe of this. I like the production, everything like that. Like lyrics, I know for me, I can dive super into complex, but I think that it takes a level of skill to be able to, it's not even dumb it down. It's literally just to make things simple because you instantly understand, like you instantly understand. And I think that, like I said, this took me back to those times, and it's just it's like the production and the track, like I said, that in itself, dope song. But then you have the visuals on top of it. And it's like, okay, cool. We're building up the story from the ones prior. And where is it gonna go? We start dropping theories and shit. Let me know your theories in the comments. Where is this going to go? Do you think it's about to hit a 180 and just revert into some crazy stuff? Or like what do you think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think the next track and video is gonna be about? But hey, this was dope. This was dope. I don't know where it ranks yet out of the ones that that we reacted to. So I don't know. It's a good one though. It's a good one though. It's a good one. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. Back at it with another reaction. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all. Peace.